PK52, the Saturday morning meeting. Hey, listen, I had a good little tour. I did Milwaukee, Chicago, and Indianapolis last week. And I wanted to finish up the digital series by interviewing some salespeople. Listen, what you'll hear from them is really they're starting the very beginning of their digital selling and their digital information to the customer. They're not deep into this. They haven't refined it over the last 10 years. So, I mean, that's a good thing. If you're watching this right now and you're trying to get digital information out, you think you're so far behind everybody else, and you're not. These are very successful salespeople. They're doing a really good job, but they're getting their information out there. And I guess of everything that I'll tell you is the faster the customer is comfortable with you, the easier the yes is. If you've got some stuff that you want to accomplish with the customer, you don't have to wait till they come in the dealership. So there's going to be several salespeople, and the last one is David Munoz. And let me tell you something, I yelled at everybody over the last couple of videos about not entering the Toyota National Walk-Around Digital Video with the big prize being the Daytona 500. Well, I just found out right after I interviewed Mr. Munoz that he got third and got painted with $500 from the region. So this is something that everybody should have done, but you'll see by his charismatic attitude and about his confidence this is awesome. If this is you, you don't want the customer to wait until Saturday afternoon to get to meet your energy and your enthusiasm and your belief in the product. You want to make sure that happens as soon as they contact the dealership. Stay tuned, I'll close this out and watch these next few videos and tell yourself, am I that good right now? Am I better than that right now? And why am I waiting? PK52, the Saturday morning meeting. Hey, this is our third part of the series on digital. And I want to do a little bit of interview with some of the salespeople and find out what they're doing digital. Go ahead and introduce yourself and tell them your story.
Roger Drukas at Heiser Toyota. Been there 20 years, celebrating my 20th year anniversary this year, serving customers, selling Toyotas.
You know, the funny thing about it is we've known each other for a while, and I asked him at the beginning of the class today if he's doing digital. So would you take a second and tell me how digital's changed the format with your customers?
Trying to keep on Facebook and keep everything a little bit live, so I got some updates here and there so we can see different products, different things that Toyota's doing for us with certified and new vehicles as well.
So we had a lot to say with the 2018 Camry, right?
Yes.
And it's funny because by the time the customer gets to us, sometimes they don't allow us to tell them the things that we really want to tell them about the car because they're done with the day. They've already been to 2 or 3 other places. And what has digital done for you in that aspect?
Digital will help me show the vehicle before the customer even gets to the shop.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I mean, you're talking to a national audience right now. There are a lot of people out there, Roger, that aren't going to do digital. They just sit there and go, I'm not going to do videos, I'm not going to do this stuff, I'm just going to wait for the customer to come in. Just look at them and tell them why they should be doing digital.
I'm on digital every single day. I got my phone in my pocket. I look at it probably 20 plus times a day. I know you all look at your phone every day, all day.
A continuation of the third phase of the Saturday morning meeting digital series. Another interview with digital, the third series on the digital, PK52, the Saturday morning meeting. Introduce yourself and tell them what story you got.
I'm Ramsey Miller. I'm with Wild Toyota in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Ramsey, baby!
That's right.
Like pyramids and stuff.
Pharaoh.
So you know what? He does new cars, and we were talking earlier, this man does digital. So tell him a little bit about what you're starting to do with digital and how you feel it's helping.
Well, I'm new to digital. I mean, I should have been doing it, but I send a video out to my customers. I'm getting a few responses now. Get more comfortable with it. It's actually a process. I just record myself on a few cars and send it to the vehicle, to the customer the vehicle they're looking at, and see how it goes from there. It's been pretty good so far.
So, I'm hearing what he's saying. It's not really that he's doing a full walk around on the car. What he's doing is he's saying, hey, I'm the guy that's going to be taking care of you. I just wanted to send you a couple of items before you come in. So that's got to make people appreciate your level of commitment even before they've chosen to come in.
Yeah, and that's what's been happening.
So what would you tell somebody that's really kind of saying, I know this digital work, but I can't get started? How would you tell them to get started?
Well, I mean, I waited too long after it. I mean, it's something that everybody's doing. I mean, I'm on my phone. It's millennials. That's what they're teaching us. Honestly, just do it. I mean, it's like selling cars. I was scared to sell the first car. Once you do it, you're used to it. It becomes natural. So just take a leap of faith.
It becomes natural when you do it. Repetition's the mother of all learning. So the funny thing about it is, he talked about millennials and everything, but I mean, I'm not a millennial. I mean, I know you can't tell, but I'm not. But if I had something broken in my house, the first thing I'm going to do is go to YouTube, and there's going to be 30 or 40 videos there showing me exactly what I need to do. Well, why aren't we on YouTube? That's what I'm asking everybody that's listening right now. We should be on YouTube.
And I agree. I mean, that's where I'm at right now. I'm actually glad we took this class with you. I mean, I'm going to try to be innovative and be a new wave. I mean, I want more money.
Let's be real. If you were this pretty, wouldn't you be on YouTube? Casey Nix, PK52, the Saturday morning meeting. Hey, Casey Nix, Saturday morning meeting, PK52. You know what? It's very, very rare that I get to interview a salesperson that has changed a complete career process and came from another industry and another focus in life into the car business. So if you'll do me a favor, tell them who you are and where you work.
Hi, I'm Joey Bailey. I'm from Elkhart, Indiana, Heart City Toyota.
And so tell me a little bit about your career pattern, going to school. You were trying to do what?
Elementary education.
And along the way you decided?
I wanted to go into sales and more of a business, and sales was definitely the way I wanted to go.
And tell them, if you do me a favor, why did you choose Toyota?
I chose Toyota because I know it's a long-lasting brand. I actually have a Toyota, has 225,000 miles on it, and it runs great, and I just know it's an excellent brand to work with.
Man, I got to tell you right now, you don't have to make this choice, but if you can go on and tell somebody 3 or 4 days before they come in digitally that the reason you sell cars for Toyota is because you have a 200,000 plus mile Toyota and it runs like it's brand new, you are all in, and that could be enough to make you a monster salesperson. So we did a certified class today, and we talked about digital, talked about doing a lot of stuff before the customer comes in. Why? Now you're 20 years old. I'm going to tell everybody how old you are. So he's 20 years old. He lives in the digital world. Why do you think it's so important to get out in front of the customer before they come in?
Especially people my age, we definitely are on social media daily. So especially us, when we're looking for a car, we're looking at videos. So if we come across a video that's kind of explaining what this car has and what the car's features, it really helps them say, oh, maybe I should go look at that vehicle.
Man, that's a great statement. So you go in and talk to a salesperson, you may not believe what they say, but if you see some random video on YouTube, that's got to be the truth, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Isn't that crazy how powerful digital's become? The real answer to the world is really on YouTube. Everything you ever wanted to know, whether it's true or not, is being followed by a customer. So the value of the program, there's the 160, the warranties and everything. To you today, what did you think was the most important thing that adds value to the car based upon the certified program?
Definitely the 160-point inspection, because you know that you're getting a great car, and that's what's gonna keep your car running for a long time. So with also the roadside assistance, if you have a problem, you know that you're covered and you can get that car fixed without having to worry. If you're in a snowstorm and you don't have a jacket, someone will be out there and help you get that fixed without having to freeze or have a problem.
You heard it from Joey first. They'll bring you a jacket. That's probably not right, but that was cool, right? So the thing about it is now he can get out in front of the customer and he can sell the power of this program. And that's what we're trying to do. We don't need to wait until the customer's already upset with the industry till they get to the dealership. We need to make sure that we get this information out in a timely fashion, and digital's the way to go. You heard it from a digital master, a guy that was going to school, a millennial. He's telling you, I don't care what your age is, get your image out. This has been Casey Nix, PK52 with Joey, Saturday morning meeting. Casey Nix, PK52, the Saturday morning meeting. Hey, listen, this is the last series on digital of the 3-part series, and I'm in Indianapolis right now. We're going to talk a little bit about what we talked about today with certified and why digital is so big. So if you'll do me a favor, introduce yourself and tell them about your store.
My name is David Munoz from Toyota Danville in Tilton, Illinois. 61833-2116 Georgetown Road.
Yes, that's right. So you guys do a lot of digital stuff. So you realize if you get your information to the customer prior to them coming in, it lessens the time to sell them a car. That is correct, right?
That's very
so
correct.
Tell me a little bit about what you guys do and why you think it's so important.
Well, at Toyota Danville, we're a big part in success as far as following up with our customers daily and mandatory. Part of a drive-centric program, which helps us stay connected with the customers, even after they leave, send them a nice welcome and thank you for coming into the store, and basically just staying in touch with them 360 days out the year.
Just like he says, I mean, it's really crazy. A lot of times customers don't give us enough time to actually complete the sale. They come in, they jet out, and there was a lot of stuff we could have said or interacted with them to sell the car, but they just cut us short. So what he's saying is, okay, you left the dealership, I walked right back out with my camera, and I go, hey, here's 2 or 3 items that I wish we'd have had time to go over. I know you were busy today. It was a lunch break stop. Boom, 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 boom. This is the car. And then he follows up with a customer. There's no way any other salesperson would ever do that. So that becomes effective to sell yourself.
It does.
I mean, you're committing to these people that you're willing to go to that next level, right?
Absolutely. And even after they leave the store, we do send out little videos, short videos, walk-arounds with the vehicles that they might not have taken home. So we do keep that interaction with them 100%.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to add something to this because he's got my mind going right now. I mean, there's so many technologies built in these cars now, like Intune. I got to tell you, there's no way somebody learns Intune in a 10-minute walk around. So if you have a little tutorial that you've done on Intune and how it works, you can send that to every single customer. They can retain that in their phone, and then when they get ready to go on a trip, they want to set everything up, they've still got you in their phone. The more times they think about you, the greater chance they're going to come back and buy another car.
Absolutely.
So we talked certified today. Of all the things that you get with a certified program, what do you think is the biggest value add? Warranty, 160, what do you think it is?
I think it's just everything in it. Besides that, the warranty is the huge thing, because this day and age, there's so much technology in the cars, and then with the retention that comes back with them, it's going to be nice to know that, hey, something breaks down, I'm able to take it back to the Toyota dealership and get it handled.
Everybody wants something for free in the car business, and I mean, right off the bat, we're bumping your powertrain warranty to 7 years or 100,000 miles, and we're not charging you. You clearly know that your F&I department charges to extend a warranty. The greatest thing about extending warranty is, if you have an extended warranty, then you will come back to the dealership until that warranty's gone. So we've lengthened the life of the customer coming back to the service department, which almost guarantees you a customer for life. I want you to tell them a little bit about you again and where you come from.
Well, I'm David Munoz, the fun guy at the fun place to buy at Toyota Danville in Tilton, Illinois, 2106 Georgetown Road. I am the man to come see to have a lot of fun and give you the best experience possible.
And if you don't believe that, I'm going to second that. KC Nix, PK52, the Saturday morning meeting. I got to tell you, as you watch the salespeople that I interview this week, hey, it's not comfortable. They're sitting down with me. I'm flaring questions at them. I didn't give them a list of questions that I was going to ask. They weren't prepared for it, but I wanted it to be natural. Because selling a car is natural. Introducing yourself to somebody for the first time is natural. The more comfortable you are with that, the more successful you're going to be. So obviously, if I'd have given them 2 or 3 weeks to prepare and said, hey, we're going to do a video when I come in town, they would have just nailed this thing and seemed like a Hollywood production. They all did a fantastic job. But the most important thing, remember, as we close this digital series, is getting yourself out there. Let me paint it one more time. They've gone online, they've seen multiple pictures of the product, interior, exterior, odometer, and they've even seen the price of the car. They know it's a Camry, they know it's a 4Runner, they know it's a Tacoma. They've made their decision to buy that product. What they haven't made a decision on is who they're going to buy it from. The faster you can get them to say your name, the more money you're going to make, and you know what? The more success you're going to have. The car business gets a lot more fun when your volume increase and they start sending customers to you because of your reputation. This has been PK52, the Saturday morning meeting.